Welcome to the Micro Focus Identity and Access Management video series. I'm Kent Purdy, the Product Marketing Manager for Access Management.
And I am Paul McKeith, Identity and Access Management Specialist.
So Paul, in another video, you showed how organizations are using Access Manager to manage their customers' identity, actually letting them register and self-enroll. But you know, for myself, I usually choose a social identity rather than doing that.
Oh, you're one of those guys, huh? That wasn't me.
I'm lazy. So maybe you could walk through that video on how organizations can make it even easier for their customers.
Sure. So how about we kind of tie the two together a little bit? We'll do the same type of thing we did last time. We'll just change it over to your preferred method.
Okay, let's do it.
All right, so let's go ahead and we'll start out. If you recall, it was Acme Insurance group of companies that we used as that business to consumer, CIAM is another term, portal or entry point for those users. And we went ahead and did this registration. In fact, here is the email account we had. At the end of that video, we actually used a GDPR instance or a use case to delete my identity or forget me, right? So, and one thing that we didn't notice is that there was actually a notice back that went to my identity in my email account that was associated with me to delete it.
To verify that.
That's right. Just let me know, and it's like, oh, you know, concern and everything else. So that ability. However, this time we're going to use that same person's Facebook account. I'm already logged into Facebook. It just makes it a little bit quicker here. So let's go ahead and back into this business to consumer portal. And instead of clicking the register button, well, guess what? I'm going to click the Facebook button.
There we go.
And again, this can be customized. You know, there's no reason. This is just a sample kind of portal that you would build. It doesn't have to look anything like this at all. So once I click the Facebook icon, lo and behold, it recognized that I'm already authenticated into Facebook and it knows who I am. And it's asking me something else that's been in the news quite a bit lately. It's like, hey, this thing's going to share some information with this Acme group of companies that's asked for this information. So I can selectively open up this, edit this, and see what I'm allowing to be shared with Acme group of companies and say yes or no what I want to allow. So if I click that, I can see my email address, my public profile, and what's required and what's optional. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and say, yeah, that's fine. This is just demo stuff. So continue. Yep. And now I'm linked. So that all happened underneath behind the scenes. I still have the GDPR ability to delete my account and everything else. And watch this. I went in.
All pre-populated.
All pre-populated, except, interestingly, remember what we looked at in the edit this. Not everything about me was in that list. Not everything came from Facebook, right? So here I'm going to ask for your last name. I'm going to allow you to change maybe your username and other information. And this last guy here, this unique identifier, is a key thing in this particular one because we chose Facebook versus another social network, which we have a whole list of them in our documentation that we have out of the box support, but anything we can do.
I would assume the email is also a unique identifier?
It is. It's really kind of that thing that kind of ties us together there. And also, remember, when I went into Facebook, it asked me to share that. I could have actually said no there.
Oh, okay.
In that edit this page. Yep. And I said no and ticked off, and that wouldn't have been populated here. Okay. So at this point, though, I'm going to complete my registration just by hitting continue. Now, what it's actually doing underneath or behind the scenes is it's provisioning me an account in the Acme system. So just like last time, I did that by self-provisioning. Well, this is actually creating the identity in their systems so that now that they can put other things about me, like which insurance policies I have, what may be of interest to me because of the stuff that I'm learning from their Facebook profile and things like that. This is their ability to then mint that identity, federate the link between the social network and them, all by Access Manager and our other modules all doing that for you underneath behind the scenes.
Cool.
And if you recall, in fact, I'm going to make you go and watch the other video to see the rest of this process because this is identical. The email address is going to go to the user. As you can see, a new user registration, same user that we did before, just pops up. We get the custom code to complete this, etc. Like I said, you got to go watch the other one. I'm going to make you watch that one.
Well, thanks, Paul. In that people like using their social identities. This is really a cool demo. To learn more about what Access Manager can do for B2C configurations, please visit the product page. The resource tab has a couple of articles. Meantime, please make sure to make time to watch the other videos.